Get it back, that's a fact. Say a lot of for the bitches in the back.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Miss Trina. If this is your first time here, welcome. Before you go any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the growing family. And guys, make sure you do me a huge favor and hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. Okay guys, so do you see this fire that I got going on with my face today? All right, it is lit. Somebody just lit a match and set me on fire. Cause your girl did this today. And I know it's been a while since I uploaded a makeup video, but guys, I'm back. I'm trying to get better with whatever I upload to Instagram. I'm just gonna be uploading to YouTube too. It's gonna be a little bit more editing, but you know, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then keep watching. Hey guys, so I've already done my brows and one of my eyes off camera just to save for time. So right now what I'm doing is just blending out this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Tan Sand, which I'm using as a primer for my eye. And I'm going in with the Juvia's Play Zulu palette. And for my first color on my eye, I'm going to take this purple shade right here. I'm basically going to use this as my crease color. Juvia's Place is just an awesome brand all around. They're perfect for women of color. The highlighters, the eyeshadows, everything is so pigmented and it shows up on us. So I'm taking that purple shade and I'm just going to pat it on in a circular motion. And I'm going to build it up to the intensity that I like. And I'm also going to use small windshield wiper motions in between me patting it in, just to blend out the edges just a little bit. I'm not going to do too much windshield or swiping motions just because I don't want to move the color too far up into my brow. Now that we got that purple shade packed on there, I'm going to go in. I'm going to take this orange shade to blend the purple shade out. What I'm going to do, and I learned this from Beauty by Melissa, I'm just going to pat this right on top of the purple shade. I'm trying to not use the windshield wiper motions or swiping. I'm just doing it because that's what I'm accustomed to. But I've learned from Beauty by Melissa it's easier to pat and it saves so much time from having to go back in and adding so much color because you're losing it or you're blending too far up into your brow. It's just so much easier to pat than to swipe. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to take this yellow shade and I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did with the purple shade. I'm going to take the yellow and I'm going to pat it right above the orange to blend out the orange. The yellow shade is basically going to be my transition shade, and then once I'm done with my transition shade, I'll go back in with either the purple or the orange, whichever I feel needs more color, or if I lost some of the color, I'll just go back in, add some more, and blend it out. By blending, I mean tapping, guys. Now it's time for the most nerve-wracking but most crucial part of this look, and that's cutting the crease. I don't know about any other artist, but this by far has to be the most nerve-wracking process of makeup, is cutting the crease. And I literally hold my breath when I do it because I'm scared if I breathe, I'm going to mess up, I'm going to slip, and I'm just going to mess something up. So I just hold my breath almost the entire time. As you can see right here, I'm just sketching the outline of how I want my crease to look, just basically patting the concealer in. Once I get that outline, then that's when I'll drag it and I'll connect the dots. Okay guys, so I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C1 to cut my crease, and I like to use two different brushes. The first brush that I use, I make sure that it's extremely flat as I'm patting and sketching, and then I go in with more of a detailed brush, which is this brush right here. I don't have it flat or anything like that because it's kind of small and it's a little bit more dense. So I use this to go in and define my crease, and as you can see, I like to drag my concealer down onto my lid and then I further pat that out afterwards. Okay, so now that I'm done for the most part with the cutting the crease, I'm going in with this brush and I'm just blending out the concealer on my eye, just making sure that it's blended out, and then also doing any touch-ups in my crease that I see is needed. Okay, so I'm going to be using these shades that I'm pointing to, or trying to point to, from the Morphe in the James Charles palette. I'll have all the shades listed down below, but it's basically, I'm using this yellow in the corner, then the green, then that one, and then this blue towards the end. So just watch, you guys will see. So I'm going in with the first lighter green shade, which is Social Blade, and I'm just going to pat this on my eye. I'm going to leave the inner corner part blank. I'm not going to put anything near it because that's where I'm going to put the yellow. So I'm just going to build this up and pat it in with my crown brush. It's from Crown Brush. It's the C469 brush. Then I'm going in with that second green shade, which is Daddy, and I'm just going to overlay this right over top of Social Blade, and I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did with the lighter green shade. Just pack it on until I get that intensity of color that I like. And now it's time for Cola, which is the blue shade. I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did with the other two green shades, and I'm just going to pack this right next to Daddy and just make sure that everything is blended together. Then I'm going in with B, which is the yellow shade, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner part of my eye, and I'm going to overlay this right over type of Social Blade just a little bit. The key to packing on matte eyeshadow colors is making sure that you're patting and not swiping, and also making sure that you're overlaying each color so they can blend together. Now it's time for liner. I'm going in with this NYX Vivid Brights liner in yellow, and I'm going to basically draw on a wing. I'm not going to make it perfect. I am also going to put black, but I noticed when I use the colored liner first and then do my black, my liner on top of my black liner is actually more sharp and crisp, opposed to me doing the black liner first and then doing the color liner on top and trying to get it sharp. It just works better for me this way. You guys do what works better for you. This is just what works for me. Okay, so the yellow liner is done. As you can see, it's not perfect, but that's fine because we're going to go over top of it with black anyway. We just want that pop of color on top of the black. While that's drying, I'm going in with this BH Cosmetics loose glitter in gold, and I've already prepped the area with some Duo Glass Glue for the glitter to adhere to. And I'm using this little detailed brush. It's a set of brushes that my girlfriend gave me. I think she said she had got them from Amazon that she never used, so there's no specific name. I'm just using a really detailed brush to apply this. Okay, so now I'm going in with another NYX product, which is this Vinyl Liquid Liner in Black by NYX. And I'm just going to take this and I am going to basically draw over top of the yellow line using the same shape. But here, this is where I'm going to define my wing. Okay, so we got the wing done. As you can see, it's turn up time because I got it on the first try, honey. Okay, hey, turn up. So now what I'm doing is to define it even more. I am going in with the Maybelline gel liner over top of this liner just to define the liner more and make it super black. Okay guys, so now it's time to move on to the final part of the eyes, which is the lashes. I received these from Glamorous Sacks. They reached out to me, sent me a couple of pairs, so let's go ahead and apply these. Okay guys, so I will have a lash tutorial coming, how to apply eyelashes. It's just all about making sure you use the right glue and making sure that you get it tacky. So this new glue that I've been using that I've shared on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on there, you're missing out. Make sure you follow me. It's at ITMISSTRINA89, MISSTRINA89. So the lash tutorial will be coming, guys. What I'm doing here is I'm just applying that purple and pink shade from the Zulu palette from Juvia's Place to my bottom waterline. So I use the purple first, and then I blend it out with the pink, that pink shade on the bottom. Let's move on to the face. So I'm using this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream to moisturize my face. This is my all-time favorite moisturizer. It's for extra dry skin. I love this stuff. If you guys haven't tried it out, you need to. It's a little pricey. It's about, I think I paid $16 or $17 for it. I know some people said they've seen it for about $20, but it is worth every penny. You heard me. Prime my face today, guys. I'm using this Mario Badescu Rosehip Oil along with the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer that has coconut oil in it. That's what I already have on my face, the white stuff. If you guys don't know this, and I'm gonna continue to say it though, how your makeup turns out and how your foundation looks is all about skincare and skin prep. Make sure that you take care of your skin. Make sure you prep your skin for your skin type. And make sure that you let each product dry down into your skin before you apply another product, especially before you apply your foundation. Okay, guys, so this has been a game changer for me in my makeup prep. This is the Lancome Base Perfecting Smoothing Primer. The smoothing primers in general are a game changer for your makeup. If you have any like texture areas, mine especially is right up under my eyes. Oh my God, this stuff makes your face look so freaking smooth. It gives your face the smoothest canvas. Oh, and right here above where I'm rubbing it at in between my brows is also where I have a lot of texture at. So yeah. Guys, finally time for foundation. I've loved this foundation since I first tried it. This is the Maybelline Super Stay. This is a full coverage drugstore foundation. My shade is in golden, no, not golden, toffee caramel. And this stuff is the bomb.com. For it to be a drugstore foundation in full coverage, bomb. Okay, guys, so for the most part, I've already blended out my foundation with this NYX buffer brush. This brush is like amazing. I had one to Ulta one day to find a kind of high-end full coverage foundation, and the girl had did my makeup with this brush, and I have been in love with it ever since. They have it on Amazon. I'll be sure to put it across the screen right here. But yeah, I really like blending my foundation out with the brushes now opposed to sponges, because I feel like the sponge soaks up so much product. Okay, guys, so I like to do this just because I'm darker around my mouth. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Cafe. I like to just take this basically as almost like a color correcting, because I really don't like to do it up under my makeup anymore, just because I feel like it just doesn't happen for me. It doesn't work. So the foundation got most of it, but I'm just going to take the beauty blender and I'm going to blend out the rest of my foundation along with the concealer that I placed around the corners of my mouth. Y'all see Justin? He's home now. He's home, okay? Okay, it's time for concealer. I have been loving the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Everybody raves about it. It is, you know, worth the hype. And I'm going to take this in Tansy and I'm going to place it under my eye. You do not need a lot of this. I've learned the hard way, okay? It is full coverage. You don't need a lot of it. And then I'm also going back in with that Maybelline Fit Me and Cafe. I'm using this to conceal. The Tarte Shape Tape I'm using to highlight. So I'm going to let my concealer sit just for a little bit, and I'm going contour with my favorite Black Radiance True Complexion Medium to Dark contour powder. And I like to do it just in the motion that I'm doing it. I like to pat it in first, and then I like to blend it out in circular motions. This is my e.l.f. angled blush brush. I love using angled brushes for contour just because your contour is going on an angle anyway, so why not use a brush to support that? Okay, guys, the contour is just about done. Now for the foundation that's up in your hairline, just so you won't have like any line of demarcation, I found that it's best for me to go in with the contour powder and just go around my hairline to darken that up, because you can contour around there anyway, just so you won't have that line of demarcation. And then I'm going in and I'm going to blend out my concealer. I'm using this Real Techniques brush. I believe it's the setting brush, and I'm just blending that out. Okay, guys, as you can see, I'm still blending. I've noticed that blending out your concealer with a brush is much better, like I said, than a sponge, because it doesn't soak up all of the product. It gives you the coverage that you need, so it takes a little bit longer. Now I'm going to take my foundation brush and just pat it all over my contour up under, so there's no harsh lines or anything like that. I like to do this after I've blended out my contour and my concealer. So this is one of my favorite translucent powders, which is Airspun. You can find it at Walmart or Walgreens. It's definitely a drugstore translucent powder. What I like to do is take my damp beauty blender, carve out up under my contour. I do not use a lot of powder because, like I said, I have dry skin. If I use too much powder, it's going to look like my face is dying of thirst. So I like to use the bare minimum just to set my face to avoid creasing. So I'll do this to carve out up under my contour, and then I'll also use a little bit to go up under my eyes, and I'll go back in with that brush that I used to blend out my concealer because I have natural lines up under my eyes which automatically causes creasing. So to get right up in there, I'll go back in with that brush to set it. I would like to go in and set my face where my smile lines are, where I smile a lot, just so there won't be any creasing right there. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm using that same brush I used to set my concealer. And like I say, here I go with that same brush, just patting right where I crease at naturally, right up under the eye, just with a little powder, just a little bit. And I'm going in with this blush by Juvia's Place, and I'm just going to swipe my brush across all of the blushes in this palette, avoiding the glittery shades, and then I'm just going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks. So to avoid me looking cakey or like my face is dying of thirst, I like to go in with my Mario Badescu facial spray and my cucumber water in between doing my makeup and just spray my face. I'm hyped because I'm almost done, y'all. And I'm going in with this Juvia's Place loose highlighter powder in Nefertiti. This highlighter is beautiful. It is perfect for women of color. You do not need a lot. It gives you the perfect glow. Okay guys, so I'm just applying this to the highest points of my cheek, and I also like to smile a bit when I'm applying this, just so when I do smile at people, they can see that glow, honey. Oh, to finish up highlighting, you just want to highlight where you normally would: the bridge of your nose, the tip of your nose, your pubic bone, your forehead, and your chin. Then I'm going in with my all-time favorite lip liner in Cork by MAC, and I'm going to line my lips. This is the perfect brown lip liner. Okay, NYX and Juvia's Place and took over this video, y'all. This is the NYX Lingerie Gloss in Shy. This is my favorite lip combo, topped with some clear gloss. Okay, guys, I can see the light. Can y'all see the light? I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's go ahead and set our face with the setting spray and then see the final look. Okay guys, so that's going to be it for me. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also let me know down in the comments below what other makeup looks you guys want to see. Like I said, I know it's been a while since I've had makeup looks on my channel, but they're coming back. Anytime I post it to Instagram, I'm going to try really hard to post it to YouTube too, even though it means double editing, whatever. I'm gonna do it, whatever it takes. I got y'all. You hear me? I got y'all. Okay? Ooh, I didn't tie this too tight, so we gotta be a little careful. But yeah, guys, I had so much fun filming this video. It was very detailed and dramatic. On Instagram, you guys said you wanted a dramatic look, so I'm giving y'all what y'all want, okay? I'm coming through. Always, guys, I'll see you guys in my next one. I just wanted to also say, you guys don't know how much it helps me to like, comment, subscribe, follow me, whatever, share my work. It helps me out so much. I want to say thank you to all of my supporters thus far. I just started this, you know, beauty influencer beauty journey back in November, and I've had so many good things happen so far. I haven't, you know, I'm not where I want to be yet, but with consistency I will get there. I know that I will. I'm confident that I will. So I just also wanted to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting me, and I appreciate you more than you know. I'll see you guys in my next one. Deuces. Go and get a bag,